and welcome to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, also known as Dandy, gentleman streamer, alias Maximus, a dandy on stream. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Happy Thursday, one and all, or as I like to say, Thirsty Thursday. Of course, we are back on our retro block today, and we are playing Final Fantasy VIII. We're back to playing Final Fantasy VIII. Our trusty boy Churro is somewhere over there in the corner. I'm looking at him in this direction, even though clearly the camera is pointing to this side of the screen. Yeah, so he's around. And of course, we do have an ale with us today before we actually get started on our journey. Before we get down to brass tacks, this is something that we've had before, and you know what? I basically was just feeling hot. I didn't necessarily want to grab something particularly complex, and I thought, well, what's something refreshing? What's something delightful? And I arrived onto this. This is something we've had before. This is by Barrel Brothers. You know it. Dun 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 dun. This is Trends, the one where we made a smoothie beer, mango strawberry. And as you can see, it's set against a black background. Trends is made as if it was an episode of Friends. And then you got some fruits down there. You got some mango, diced mango. You got some strawberry. And yeah, it's all good and it's all wholesome. Oh, there, he makes his appearance at the very least as Rump. This is a smoothie beer. What in tarnation is a smoothie beer, you might be wondering to yourself? Well, it's very much what it suggests there. Basically, what you're doing is you get a sour beer base. Generally, you get something like a kettle sour, a beer that has been soured by the addition of lactobacillus. And once you have that, what you do during the post-fermentation process is, sorry, I'm being distracted by Churro just drinking his water incredibly loudly. I never realize how loud it is until I'm trying to talk. After 7+ years. But yeah, once you have that kettle sour base, what you do is you add some smoothie, basically some fruit slushy, in this case being mango and strawberry. So it's quite nice. The yeast feeds on some of that. It gives it some of those fruity flavors. You get a very thick beer. It's more like a cocktail than a proper beer itself. Generally very sweet, not as high in alcohol as most of your other beers, simply because of how much smoothie is in there. But yeah, it's delectable. Beer snobs, of course, hate them, but you know what? I ain't no beer snob. I enjoy beers of all sorts and creeds. But that is enough about what I have to say on the matter. Let's actually go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular issue. And going over here, and sorry if it's a bit noisy outside, folks, I'll explain on the way. Okay, so Trends, Mango Strawberry Slushy by Barrel Brothers Brewing Company. It is a fruit beer. If you missed the reunion episode, no biggie. We've got you covered with a new episode of Trends, starring mango and strawberry. Not a particularly in-depth description. I think that people that enjoy beers like this, smoothie beers, and not particularly looking for like a processing story, maybe not like particular flavor notes. They very much want to know that you got some fruit there, and there's also some good beer in there as well. So yeah, I didn't miss the reunion episode. I thought it was lovely. Let's go ahead and actually taste this thing. Yeah, and as I was saying before, unfortunately, we do have a bit of noise on the outside, which is also a reason why I'm late today. I actually have some gardening work being done in the backyard, some very professional, heavy-duty gardening work, and I certainly can't do it. So yeah, that was out of the question. But yeah, I got some good folks working there, and they might be a bit noisy. I definitely considered potentially canceling today's stream, but then I thought, I hate canceling. The last thing I do, like everything has to go absolutely wrong for me to cancel a stream. So that is why we're here. Let me go ahead and pour this. Oh my gosh, why does it always have to splash like that? What a mess. But yeah, well, of course, they might ask me to step out every once in a while. They'll see me in my full Ale Sandy getup. So if I have to leave stream quickly for like 5 minutes, that might happen during this session. So once again, apologies for that. Apologies for any inconvenience. Like I said, I would much rather go live today than not have the chance to see you all. And as you can see, very thick body composition. You can't see through it. It is completely opaque. You've got this mango yellow on it. No real fizziness. Very strong notes of mango. A little bit of tart that comes from that strawberry. I want to say maybe almost like a kiwi-like freshness to it. Feminale, dear viewer, thank you so much for being here. And once again, quite thick. I want to say maybe like a 4 out of 5 in terms of body composition. Very strong notes of mango. You got that mango flesh. Very little of the mango peel. And again, some of that tartness that comes from strawberry. Hello. Fool me, how are you doing today? Good time zone to you too. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing? By the way, correct me if that is not the best way to address you. I would love to make you feel welcome. Cheers to you, as I like to say. And before I forget my manners over here, let's go ahead and give a shout out to fellow Fruity stream team member Aki Fumi Ka VT. Last seen playing Pokemon Scarlet/Violet. I have to admit to you, I didn't actually get past Diamond and Pearl back in the original run. And then I skipped a whole bunch of generations, and then I landed on Shield and Sword and Shield. Specifically Shield because I love big shields and I cannot lie. But I hope you're enjoying Scarlet and Violet. Some of my friends that play it do say that it is a good entry, at the very least once they were able to play it on the Switch too. Fumi is perfect, thank you. Yeah, of course, you're most welcome. I just finished working now to be lazy before bed. You know what? That's good. I'm glad that you were able to finish with work. Now you can forget about that. Relieve some of that stress. Relax. Enjoy your time. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining us today. I feel how to say I have been picked. Let me not put you on the spot, and let me just go ahead and finish this thing. So yeah, mango slushy beer, quite delectable. I want to say it is not as thirst quenching as like drinking a cold lemonade on a hot summer day, but it is kind of just like I don't know, kind of like stimulating, kind of like heartening. It does give you like, it almost makes you feel like you're drinking like fruit punch, but you're not being totally healthy because of course it does have a tinge of alcohol. So yeah, I want to say this is delicious. It's probably one of my favorite slushy beers. Let's go ahead and give this one a rating. 3.75. You know what? Today is a 3.5. Ratings don't always have to be consistent because you know what? Every single day we're a different person. We are not who we were yesterday, and we are not who we will be tomorrow. Sometimes your predilections can change. Sometimes your mood can actually change the way in which you experience things, something like flavor. And today I'm reading this as a 3.5. So cheers. We're going for it. We've got it. Feminale. But that's enough about me gabbing. We do have a question of the night before we get started. Well, wait a second. Oh, for a moment there I thought somebody knocked on my door. Question of the night. What is your favorite donut type? I would love to know. Last night we actually had a question of the night, which was, what is your favorite ice cream? And I got a whole bevy of answers, and that was a lot of fun. Today we're asking, what is your favorite donut type? My answer is a little bit weird because I don't go for the conventional donuts. As a matter of fact, I will generally get the what is it, like the maple bars, which are kind of like rectangular shape. They're generally very big, and of course they're just full of maple. They're quite nice. They're big. They're not really a conventional donut looking thing. And then if I had to like choose like a second place, it would probably be something like a cinnamon roll. That is not a donut at all, but I kind of classify them in the same way. So feel free to let me know. What is your favorite donut type? Question of the night. You're getting brownie points for it. With that, let's go to Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, and that's not Final Fantasy VIII, that's still Untapped. Let's get it out of here. Get out of here, you stinky Untapped. Let's see. I do not really eat donuts, but a plain donut is what I would eat if I ate one. Hey, I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with a plain donut. It actually helps you. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Let me lower that. Sorry about that. I want to say there is something to be said about the texture of a donut, just the basic sugars that come in that fried dough. They're almost, they're very familiar. They're, what's the word that I'm looking for? Assuaging, peacifying, allaying. So absolutely nothing wrong with that. And you know what? Good for you, because donuts are not, are not particularly healthy to eat anyways. Thank you for answering the question of the night. Where's my remote? Oh my gosh, I'm aging myself. I'm calling my controller a remote. Where's my remote? Let's see. I'm borderline diabetic, so I have to be careful of my sugar intake. And I totally understand that. Both of my folks are, at the very least, partially diabetic, and they constantly have to regulate their insulin, especially my mom, though she does tend to break the rules every once in a while. But yeah, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that, Fumi. 9457, I think that's where we were. Bing! Okay, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, what we were actually trying to do was to get all of the final weapons for the party, right? We wanted to make sure that everybody was well and dandy equipped so that they would have all of the things that they needed in order to proceed to the final disc of the game. Now, we decided to go to the Deep Sea Research Center, and of course what happened is that we went in too far, and now we're basically right about to face the boss here, which is the Ultima weapon. So I don't necessarily think I'm ready to face that challenge, but we might as well try. We're already here. Why not? You know, why not? But okay, let me tent it up for folks. Let's go ahead and buy some medicine actually from the shops. From the shops. Bum bum bum. Ooh, Royal Crown Soda. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we can't tent. Is it because we're not standing on the... Okay, there it goes. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful. Just beautiful. The other thing that I wanted to do... Oh, yes. I wanted to actually buy some stuff from the shop. Generally, Man from Garden is probably the way to go, simply because they have everything we need. I think we have 100 of everything at this point, except maybe potions. But honestly, we don't even need potions. We want potion pluses, which are basically stronger level potions. And once again, apologies for the noise outside. I can't help that one. Not today. Not today, my friends. Trust me, it was either to put up with the noise outside or... Oh, okay. It looks like they need me. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to take a quick break here. I am sorry that I have to cut right now. I will be back, I promise, with more Final Fantasy VIII. Hello and welcome back to the Ale Standy Please stream. And of course, welcome Raiders. Rich, how are you doing today? I apologize that you happened to raid in just as I was handling some stuff outside my home. Thank you so much for popping in. And thank you very much for the welcome back, Fumi. How are you doing today, Rich? Good to see you. I hope that your day has unfolded ever in your favor. Rich Lich Glitch, of course, is a legendary community member, fellow streamer, of course, focuses a lot on retro games and does a lot of randomizers, so that is always a good time. Last playing Batman Forever as sang by Seal, of course. There used to be a grain tower alone on the... and the rest. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you being here today. How is Batman Forever going? I've never actually played it. Wait, I had fun. I beat Lagoon. Nice. I thought that you said that you didn't care for Lagoon, so I'm glad that you're done with it. That game sucks. It's awesome. Gotcha. But yeah, anybody, Rich, obviously, if you have to take off, if you have to go get a stretch break, get some snacks, go and rest, take a nap, take the doggo out, please do. And that goes for any viewers that popped in as well. This hasn't been the greatest of streams yet, but there should be no more crazy interruptions. I am done with my gardeners. They should be with my gardeners. I sound like a rich person. With the person that was cutting a giant bush from my backyard. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here. We're playing Final Fantasy VIII today. Games I play on Thursday are all bad. Is that what you decide to do? Do you just wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna play something stinky. It is Thursday. But I learned how to play it on arcade stick. Was getting the hang of it. But I can't even beat the second level. Well, you know what, Rich? I know that you're a purist, but save states are your friend. Just so you know, take a page from old ales over here. Every day I have a different theme. Nice. We like the variety. But yeah, once again, if anybody wishes to stay, you're more than welcome to. Let's go back to Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, so what we were doing was we were actually prepping for the Deep Sea Research Center, which is where we face Ultima Weapon. What I wanted to do was junction everybody properly. I generally have it where Squall is focused on attack, which is nice. I want to make sure that he has the right abilities. Magic GF and draw is good. Generally, he has a high strength stat. I was using save states. Oh, okay, good stuff. But you have a single continue, so it's tough. That is ridiculous. So you're probably trying to get like the perfect sequence to actually use your save states. I definitely get into certain points where I sometimes keep using the save state slot, and then I will replace my last save state with a save state which is far inferior than the last one, and I hate that. That happens every once in a while. I've been having fun with 8. You know what? I've been in the Deep Sea Research Center for a while, and I'm not getting the fights that I want. And I'm honestly just thinking maybe I should just go after Ultima Weapon. Maybe I should just try and do that. Let's see, what else can... Oh, Move Find is probably a must. A must. Since it'll help us find drop points and this and that. The other thing that I want to make sure that I don't have like elemental attack on my on my weapon, simply because I know that Ruby dragons specifically will eat up your fire attacks. Maybe Blizzaga might be the way to go here. Let's see. I kind of miss this game. Yeah, I mean it is charming, Rich. It is a fine game. Once you get into the weeds, once you get past the stinky random rule. I wanted a good run where I had 3 to 4 lives. Oh, I see. At least in Lagoon you could save almost everywhere. You're doing the puzzle thingy. Yeah, so apparently there's like this thing where you have like pressure, units of pressure as you go down the deep sea research center. But I basically just going through and assuming that I'm going to make it. Maybe there's a better strategy for that. But yeah, we are using the Final Fantasy VIII strategy guide, the original strategy guide. So I cannot be led astray. The weakness of Ultima Weapon is start a fight casting haste. You know what? I don't know that it has a specific elemental weakness. Maybe I'll just look at the bestiary, just in case. I might actually just go back to the top so that I can reset the whole thing, because I know I'm not gonna make it down here without going through the right path. But yeah, Ultima Weapon. So it seems like it's okay in terms of elemental defense. It will take anything. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just equip everyone with ice and not fire, just in case we run into a ruby weapon. Sorry, not a ruby weapon, a ruby dragon. And I think that'll make sense. And that'll be enough. Okay. Now let's go with, I think, Zell. We generally auto for defense. And in terms of ability, draw item and recover is good. He's basically the survivalist of our group. And I think these are okay. And then finally we have Selfie. No, we don't have Selfie. We have Quistis as our magician, as the court magician. I remember this. You got the OG guide. Yeah, it's got creases and all. So we're gonna auto for magic, of course. And in terms of abilities, we do want to have that level down just in case we encounter one of those stinky ruby dragons. We got a lot of magic. We don't need rare item, honestly. I want to say maybe initiative might be okay. Maybe we do evasion. Evasion might be good. Maybe like speed plus 20 and then evasion. There we go. So she's basically a magic tank. And can anybody actually do card? That's my question. Oh, actually she can do card. That might be a good idea, actually. We might get some good cards. So let's go with that. The only other thing I needed to make sure that Zell didn't have Blizzaga. There we go. And then just in case we ever attack with Quistis, she has Blizzaga as well. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and tent it up. If you want a hint for the puzzle, let me know. I'm gonna go all the way back to the surface and gonna restart it. So if you're gonna stick around, you're welcome to tell me like exactly what I need to do, but you also don't have to. I know you have things to do, Rich. You're like, I'm gonna stick around and just guide this baby step by step. I must go eat. Best wishes, ales, and friends. Have a good rest, Fumi. Once again, thank you so much for popping in. Apologies for the lack of gameplay so far. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a restful sleep. Alright. So let's go back up. I don't think we can actually turn off fights in this area of the game, but we'll try. Yeah, we can't really turn off fights. Try faces. I think we can just defeat these chumps. Let's go ahead and draw. Ooh, actually we can draw and cast Flare. Nice. Oh my god, thank you so much for the subscription. Rich, you absolutely didn't have to. Very kind of you. Sorry, I saw the alert and I was like, wait, what's happening? Why? Something with the music and the alert sign was just like, what is going on here? Too kind, Rich. 2 times too kind. I wonder if I can just turn this tri-face into a card, actually. Put this baby down. Oh, nice. Okay, we got a tri-face card. I always wondered if tri-faces are somehow related to, what do you call them? Cerberus. The Cerberus. Because they both have 3 faces. That's really the only connection between those two. Okay, so let's go all the way back up to reset the stores. Going up. Bum, 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 bum. And hopefully it respects the no encounters. But yeah, today we are enjoying some mango slushy. This one is from Barrel Brothers, and it is just a bunch of a fruit smoothie on top of a beer. So, to your health. Cheers to you, Rich. I hope life has been treating you well, friendo. We have just finished with August, of course. The eves of Augie Doggy, as some people say. Moving on to September. Here's hoping that we get some cooler temperatures, at least in my neck of the woods. Ooh, dispels. What? Nobody can draw it? Why is that? Do we have too much dispel? Is that what's happening here? Arrange everything. Let's see, dispel. Or do we just have like a full stack? Is that the problem? Here's the problem. Too many toasters. Let's give away these doubles to somebody that deserves them. There you go. And that should give us 1 spell slot to get some dispels. At the same time, we already have 100 of them. So maybe let's give a few of them away. Gosh, everybody has all the dispels. I don't think anybody actually needs it. Sad. It's been alright. I'm looking forward to the fall. Yeah, you and me both. Looking for more Halloween season. NFL season starts today. I finished fantasy football drafting yesterday. You know, a couple of my coworkers have been into that. I've never actually taken the plunge, but I've heard that it's a lot of fun. Right, so no dispels. Don't draw. As you can probably tell from my from my lack of athleticism, all of this athleticism right here, I do not generally follow the sports, so I apologize in advance if I am unaware of the season of the National Football League. Where's the exit? Is it? Oh, do we have to climb this tree? Why is there a tree here? Alright, so let's go up. Do you like stats and data? I definitely love my spreadsheets. So, wait, why are we back here? Are we gonna go up? Yes, thank goodness for that. I think we actually have to leave. Could you just... There you go. There you go. Okay, so let's step out. And I think this should reset all of the points, the pressure points. It might be about a sports game, but the game isn't a sport, nor does knowledge about the sport really help you. This game could be fun for you then. It's just numbers and news that's used to make decisions. Can you only like start a play fantasy football like before the season starts? Is that a thing? We're in the talking sports corner here with Rich. This is as sporty as we will ever get. Tent. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. And so the guide does have like a step-by-step instruction of like what you're supposed to press. So let me go ahead and try that. Let's see. Floor 1. No, it says with Zelle. We have Zelle with us, the banking app, of course. 4 units spent automatically to open the door to floor 2. Hey, Crabman Lizard. Wait a second, this isn't Triple Triad. It is not. How are you doing today? Great to see ya. Let's see. You can jump in any week, but typically people draft before the season, and that makes sense. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Let's see. I remember looking through the guide for this part, the web one I was using. I'm glad you enjoy that, Rich. I know that you're a fan of the Seinfeld. Okay, so to floor 2, 1 units to open the door to floor 3. Okay, so let's go with that. I don't have enough real estate here on my desk, which is a problem. Okay, that should be just a bit better. So let's go down the tree. Let's go down like the tree and get out of here. It's like we all climbed up to climb down. Haven't watched that show in a while now that I think about it. Yeah, and honestly, I don't think that I've seen Seinfeld in... Well, it's probably been a good... Probably 6 or 7 years. The references, though, still live in my mind. Alright, this is the same. Can we actually do something to the computer? Computer, collect all RSP and reset. Yes. Door to level 2 unlocked. Okay, so now we can go down door 2. Alright, so now that we're in floor 2, use 1 unit to open the door to floor 3, sector 3. And look, there's dolphins over there. Did you know? We're all about the fun facts over here. Did you know that there's such a thing as freshwater dolphins? They look terrible. Not like the baby saltwater dolphins. Okay, so in order to go to level 3, we want to use 1 unit. Yes, why does it have to sound like that? That's awful. I wish the game did like a better way to explain this thing, because in all the times that I've played Final Fantasy VIII, I've never actually understood why we're making these decisions. It makes sense for me to just like, oh hey, let me spend the least amount of units to get down there. But why? Okay, so we're down in floor 3. Use 1 unit to open the door to floor 4. Oh, that sounds so terrible. Yeah, you don't know why you're spending them. It's pretty arbitrary. I like the idea of having like a puzzle in like a side dungeon that makes it fun, but it's not any sort of like puzzle that I can engage with or suggest to me, oh hey, this is like this ultimate trial. Okay, so we're in floor... I think we're on floor 4. Then use 1 unit to open the door to floor 5. We're basically just using 1 unit for everything. Make it happen, Captain. Okay. And somehow we're in level 9, which doesn't... Like, it doesn't make sense to me why we're in level 9. Okay. And then floor 5, use 1 unit to go open the door to floor 6. Which means that we basically just use 1 unit for everything, as long as we have Zell. Ah, just do it. Okay. And now we're taking the elevator. Alright, Zell changes this puzzle somehow. Yeah, and actually last time we stumbled upon it, basically all he does is beat the machine down, and then you somehow get access into it. No, don't go up. Could you not? Good lord. So what happens is that Zell allows you to go into the room, the next room, without spending any more pressure units. That's what happens there. Hold up, let me take care of this machine here. Well, Zell's pretty good with machinery. Zell does machines. Sure, go for it. They call me the machine when it comes to mechanics. Leave it to me, baby! I don't think I would ever trust somebody like that. This must be it. This has to be. This is it, right? Ooh. This ain't it. Hey, there's steam coming out of everywhere. Okay, just let me think. Yo, this is it. This has to be, right? I never should have asked you. I didn't want to have to resort to this, but... And of course, he just hits it and then it's open. See? There you go. So machine meaning fighting machine. Oh, that was a squall. So machine meaning fighting machine. Well, as long as we're in. Let's go, folks. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Okay, and this is where we started stream, actually. FFVIII just got some weird decisions. Yeah, absolutely. He thinks he's the Fonz. He thinks he's got all those mega Fonzies. Okay, so we made it to floor 6. I think the next thing that it says is inspect the machinery, which we did. We should still have 12 units. With either solution, you'll be able to reach the bottom floor with the required 10 RSP, which is W5, which was what we wanted. Make your way through the excavation site, and at the bottom you'll find another control panel. Save your game at the hidden save point and use the 10 RSP to activate the final control panel. And then that's where we'll meet Ultima Weapon. So let's go down. The other thing that I wanted to go actually before going into that final room is apparently there's a type of monster here, the Tri-Faces, that people farm for some reason. I wanted to try and understand why people want to farm those enemies. Curse Spikes, FF8. So you can get them from, if I could just, oh right, I should open the desktop site. You can get them from Creeps, Tri-Faces, And I am doing a terrible job here. Curse Spike can be stolen from them as well. And you can actually use these for Selfie's final weapon, which is nice. And you can use this to card mod. So maybe we should spend some time getting some curse spikes, I think. Methinks. Yeah, and once we're here, it doesn't actually matter that we have the no encounter ability. I was waiting for what's his name? Odin to show up. I was just like, is he coming? Is he coming? Does he have enough flares? No. Let's get all the flares. How about that? Of course, this is an attempt to card these folks. Recover. And Zell can be the one that attacks. Wait, what happened? Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Oh, everybody's confused. That's the problem. Here's the problem. Everyone's confused. Why did I just attack myself? What nonsense. Okay, I think Quistis is no longer confused. Let's keep Zell on the attack once he recovers. We can continue to try and card this thing. Ooh, we can actually stock some pains. Yeah, so it might be a good idea to fight these creatures for a while, considering that they seem to have pretty good magics. And there he goes. Nice. The nice thing about carding enemies is that you don't actually level up, which is pretty important. Ooh, Pandemona. Pretty important considering that we don't really want to level up anymore at this point. Everybody's a mess. Let's see. Maybe we can actually just go ahead and use the tent again. Okay, cool. And let's see what Pandemona learned. The most FF8 thing ever, being happy about not getting XP from the card mod. Yeah, you know, it's funny when you say it that way, but I think it's pretty... Once you actually get into the weeds of the game, you do realize that there's no actual point in leveling up. It's all about just junctioning magic. And if you have those junctions, then, you know, you're good. Strength plus 40%. Let's do elemental defense times 2. That seems a little more useful to me. It's true, XP kinda isn't worth it. Yeah, and then of course the problem is also just the fact that the monsters level with you, so it's not like you're saving yourself any trouble. It's not like you're grinding to make sure that all the monsters are weaker than you. Water break for y'all. Okay. So, yeah. Oh yeah, let me give away some of my some of the magics that I have on Quistis so that we can at the very least get some flares and pains from these monsters. Maybe that's what we'll do for a good chunk of the stream, is just get some magics. Get some magics, move that body. That's not a song, but I wish it was. I wish. Where is Flare? Do I just not have space for it? Oh, maybe I never had it. Okay, let me give away something. Berserks. Everybody has enough berserks. Is everybody stocked full of berserks? The one spell that we never use for anything. Triples are good. I could give those away. I think, what is it? Squall has them? And then let's give some to, I don't know, Renoa. If she has an empty slot, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say that Quistis does not have any flares, and I also want her to stock with pains, so let me give those away as well. Oh wait, why would I give it to Squall when he's also drawing? Let's just leave it at 18 since it's junctioned, and then let's go ahead and give away some of Squall's pains, since he doesn't actually need them for anything right now. Zell has none of them, so give them to him. He's not really drawing fights. It's like worse for you because the enemies get so much stronger. Yeah, exactly. This is like Go Fish. Got any flares? Get your flares here. Hey, I'm walking here. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you and me. Okay, so I think we gave away our... No, we didn't give away our flares. Where is it? There it is, 100. So let's give away some of these. Yes, I accept the change. Okay, and let's go ahead and do some grinding. Grind it out. Nah, I love it. Gotta take a screen break, get some food, we'll be back. Yeah, absolutely, Rich. Thank you so much for popping in, and once again, thank you for bringing the fire, bringing in the raid. Take whatever time you need, and yeah, if you're more than welcome to come back if I'm still hanging out here. Okay, so we're gonna draw, and Squall can also draw. Zell will be the one to attack. And oh, why does he have to attack me like that? I'm basically like picking fleas off by like drawing magic, is what I say. Hello kitty, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. I hope that day has treated you with kindness, which is what you deserve. But thank you so much for popping in today. Give me some of those pains. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, everyone who is anyone, past, present, or future, kindly consider giving the kitty Tobeans a follow. Fellow Fruity member, legendary community member, enjoys JRPGs, last seen playing Fantasy Life. I, the girl who steals time. The best thing to steal is time. Time, folks. Time cannot be recovered. But I hope you're enjoying that game, Kitty. I know that you gave it rave reviews last we chatted about it. Oh no, Zell's confused. Maybe I should build into him like defense against confusion, just for everybody actually, now that I think about it. Okay, we have enough flair. Let's go ahead and stock some pains. Just to let you know, you've inspired me to play 8. You know what? If that is something that I have created for you, birthed in you, as one might suggest, then I am satisfied. This is great, Kitty. I hope you play it soon, and I hope to catch you. You're probably gonna start playing it, and you know what's gonna happen? It's you're probably gonna get past me, past the point where I'm currently playing. That is how slow I play games. Received all the pains. Okay. And I think maybe we just recover Quistis just in case she's not doing so hot. Let's see. Thank you, girl. You're most welcome. Okay, hopefully we don't have too much more drawing to do here, and we can actually card this sucker. No, there's still a couple more rounds of this. This is painful. And okay, she's done with pain. I think she can start. Ooh, duel? You know what? Why not? We never duel with Zell. It's a thing. Shh. I don't know how to do this. Oh, wrong combination. And we're out. I always think it's funny. I never actually know how that works. Sure. No, you know what? Let's not duel anymore. That was silly. That was silly of us. Carded. We got carded at the bottle shop. What? Okay. I do plan on playing this in the weekend, I think. I want to try and finish it before FF Tactics comes out at the end of the month. Are you also planning on playing that one? I definitely should give that one a go. I don't know if it's a... ooh, Leviathan. If it's a first playthrough for you, but I can tell you that I've started Tactics 3 times in my life. And for one reason or another, I never finish it. It's this thing where, like, I get to, like, I want to say maybe, like, chapter 3. I'm not going to say how many chapters there are, just in case you don't know. But then I kind of just, like, get too much involved with, like, party composition and where everybody is going. And then I'm just, like, too many party members. And then I kind of just, like, lose interest because I grind too much. So, yeah, that's a thing that happens to me. But I really want to finish it someday. I really want to do. I wanna. Okay, auto potion. That's the last thing Leviathan can learn, so it's fine. You're fine. Let's see. I've started Tactics multiple times as well, but never got past the 10-hour mark, roughly. Yeah, so I'm going to consider this as my first playthrough because I don't know the true end mechanics. That's probably a safe idea. I think one of the things that, again, not to suggest any course of action or anything like that, is that along the way you start getting like named party members, which is nice. But then like the people that you have been building all along are kind of just like nameless, and you're just like, well, at some point I'm gonna run out of space. Do I really need to keep working on these folks? I don't know. And it kind of just, the time equation is a little wonky. But yeah, I hope to see you play it. Okay, where was I? We have a lot of stocked magic, So let's go ahead and transfer some of that to other folks. Rearrange. And let's exchange some of those flares and pains. Make the pain go away. We got 100 flares. Okay, so Zell has 100. Irvine has 0. Let's go ahead and give most of them to Renoa. I just don't want to lose the junction. And he also has pain, I think. Yeah, she has no pain. She has no pain. And then there's Quistis. She has 100 pains. Let's give those to Renoa as well. She has 36. Okay, so now she has 100. And in terms of flair... Okay. So now we can try and focus on everybody else's abilities. Move find is fine. Let's auto for attack. Make sure that we are not junctioned for fire magic. Go with Blizzaga. And then in terms of conditions, let's try and see if we can defend against confusion, because I feel like that's the biggest problem here. Ability, auto for defense, and then junction magic. Just make sure that we're not hitting for fire. And then, wow, he has a lot of defenses here. This boy. Bio, sleep, blind. Maybe let's go for replace sleep for confusion. Okay, so that should give us enough defense against confusion. And then finally Quistis. Auto for magic. Make sure that we do not have fire magic on our weapon. That should be fine. And then let's also go ahead and defend against confusion. I think that makes sense. I think that's good. Let's go over there. Let's go to the save point, please. There we go. Let's see. Question of the night. Jelly-filled donut, LOL. My spouse thinks they're disgusting, but I love them. Hey, there's nothing wrong with jelly-filled donuts. They're probably one of my favorites. I want to say that maybe just like strawberry or like grape jelly-filled donuts. If it's just like on a powdered donut, they're kind of nice, ooey and gooey. Generally, the fresher the better, of course. Thank you for answering the question of the night. I've got a weird answer for this one, actually. My favorite type of donut is like a non-donut. It's like a maple bar, which is like this rectangular shaped one that has like maple candy on it. It doesn't really have like the conventional hole in the middle. And I think I just enjoy it because it's just like a wad of like sweet dough and maple on it. And then I guess if I had to like assign a second place, it's also a non-donut. It's like basically like a cinnamon roll, which I don't think really qualifies as a donut. It's kind of its own thing. There used to be a time, here's a tangent of course, there used to be a time when I was in college, and it was the first time that I encountered just like vending machines that were accessible to me at any time of the day. And so one of the things, of course, that they sold were these like cinnamon rolls inside these plastic packets. Probably costed like $3, I don't know. Of course, you don't know how long they've been there, but every time I had some pocket change with me, I would be like, they're there, I'm here, I'm gonna enjoy this. And they were wonderful and they were delicious, but yeah, that definitely caused problems for me. That was wild. That sounds delicious. I'm assuming you mean the maple bar. Yeah, those were good. Those were definitely good. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Beautiful. That's gold, Jerry, gold. Okay, so let's keep beating down some tri-faces. Alright, I wanted to junction mug ability to Zell. I think he has the ability to mug, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he does. Yeah, let's just give him mug so that we can attack the tri-faces and hit them in the face and get some stuff along the way. I miss my local donut shop in the Midwest. Those were the softest, most amazing donuts. Was it like a kind of like a mom and pop shop? Is that what it was? I definitely do favor the small donut places here in the Bay Area over things like Dunkin' Donuts. I know that my friends and colleagues have their favorite. I think it's called here we go, me not remembering what they're called. But they have a... It's not Mr. Donut, it's like oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me now that I don't remember. But it's like this small Bay Area chain, I wanna say. I also just don't have donuts in general. Like, I actually go to work, and every single Wednesday, they have donuts out. Pretty good donuts. Not you know, not to write home about donuts, but definitely pretty good. And it's like right at breakfast time, and it's just an excuse to eat the donuts. But I'm just like, by that time, I have already had my oatmeal because I'm an old man. I have had my oatmeal, and I'm just like, I don't need it. And to this day, in the 5-6 years that I've been there, I've never had the donut. But every single time I will actually go and get a donut because I bring it home for my SO. So she likes the chocolate old-fashioned. Why am I not encountering any monsters? I'm surprised. Oh, there it goes. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so let's mug it up. Couldn't steal. Hopefully this time around nobody gets confused. All the pains. Curse spikes, nice. All the bites. And I think that might be it in terms of paints. Let's go ahead and draw some flares. Ooh. All the flares for us. Oh no, gas. But at least we're not confused, so there's that. Ouch. Okay, this tri-face must be running out of gas here. We were basically taking away the essence of its life. And draw. Let's recover Quistis. Nice. No, don't recover again. Ah. Great. And start stocking some flares. We're done with stocking. Let's go ahead and try and card this creature. And look, they're gonna get to live eternally as a card for us. No items. And Alexander learned some summon magic, so did Doom Train. Alexander and Doom Train, you are up. Your number is up. Let's go ahead and learn some... We got some pretty good magics going on. Maybe defense times 4. Do I ever need to defend against four elements? I probably do, but I probably forget about it. So that's fine. And Doom Train. Summon magic plus 30, or we could do that. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Auto Shell, Dark Side. My dark side! Let's go with... yeah, maybe this is a good idea. Status Defense Junction times 4. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick ad break. And we will be back with some more Final Fantasy VIII after this. And hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, also known as Dandy, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, brewmaster for the Order of the Shield Wolves. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Thank you so much for the welcome back, Kitty. Hope your afternoon is going well. We are playing Final Fantasy VIII, and we're hunting for curse spikes. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the subscription, JD274. My favorite donut is the Boston cream. Would you believe that there's a man on the moon? Would you believe that my partner's favorite donut is also Boston cream? So good choice. Thank you very much for answering the question of the night. And of course, thank you so much for subscribing. Always appreciate your support. John, may you ride on stream again someday. I hope your day is going well. And let's give away some of those magics that we just captured. Okay, it was both Flare and Pain. Bringing on the Pain here. Zell already has all of them. Let's go ahead and give all of these to... Actually, let's give these to Selfie, since she generally tends to be our magician. And then the flares, 19 of those. Sure, give them all to her again. And then we go to Quistis. Let's give away the Pains and the flares. Not to Squall. Renoa already has 100. Selfie has a bunch of them already. Let's give them to Irvine. I kind of just want to make it so that every single party member has like all the best magic. And I know that Flare is actually pretty high level. And then Pain. She already has 100 of them. Poison, Darkness, and Silence. That's why it's actually so powerful. Give them to Irvine, I guess. What is he doing with this stuff? Oh geez, Irvine has no space. What can he give right now? What can you give, Irvine? Water, arrow. Arrows turn into tornadoes if I'm remembering things correctly. Arrow the Acrobat. Yeah, of course, one of the problems that starts happening is that at some point you do just run out of space for magic, period. No holies. Really? Irvine is the only one that has holy magic. That's surprising. Zombie. Meltdown. Everybody loves to melt down every once in a while. Wow, is he also the only person that has meltdown? I don't think you're ready for a meltdown. That's not how that goes. Okay, let's give away the meltdowns. Or actually auras. We should probably just give aura to Squall, because his limit break is actually one of the ones that uses it the most. There you go. So that way we can actually give Irvine some of these other spells. Split. Okay, so Quistis can keep one. With that, let's go ahead and try to make our way to the save point so we can use the tent. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. I wonder if we go one more level down, if we will continue to be able to face these enemies. Only one way to find out. Oh, maybe not. Oh, these are not the tri-faces we're looking for. Can't escape. Darn. Let's destroy this imp. Poison powders. And maybe let me try and go ahead and maybe what I'll have Quistis do is try to card everybody. Missing a whiff. Oh, I got the wrong person. Dragon fins. Beautiful explosion. Bye-bye. To your health. Not too bad. Oh, it went down. Okay. Just card it until it's faded out of existence. Yes, finally. Yeah, and it's I'm basically trying not to level as much as I can because like I said, once you level too much, then monsters start becoming ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. The master of disaster. Lord Odin himself. If only I could ride a horse like that. I mean, I guess I would have to have a horse first. Baby steps. And Cactuar learned Luck Junction. Beautiful. Unfortunately, we got no curse spikes from that fight. Evasion plus 30, luck plus 50%. Those are always nice. Yeah, what is kamikaze? I'm assuming it's a command to just blow up. Something like that. Sure, evasion plus 30 is fine. So many fights. Oh, again. Repeat. I am here once more. I was actually in the corner over there. So why not do the same thing? Cha 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 cha. Pa 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 da da da. This is no good. if what's it called? Odin keeps defeating our enemies, you're basically gonna continue leveling up. Dead Spirit. It contains death. Okay, everyone is safe. I just got a Dead Spirit which contains death. So go ahead and eat as many donuts as you want. You'll be fine. Let's see. Odin be like, hold my beer. Exactly, exactly. Oh my god, this back attacked. That's the worst place to be attacked. Okay, thank goodness for that. Let's go ahead and mug Imp. Ooh. Do it. Do it. Boom, 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 boom. I missed one. Yes, Lionheart in this first appearance. And lift that sword aloft. Strike! Okay, I think he's done. Let him go. Please just let him go. Poor him. Well, that's okay, it was self-defense. Yeah, he's not coming back from that one. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's just deal with the dregs. Let's do it one more time, actually. Let's go for broke. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, no Lionheart today. That's okay. Oh wait, he's out. Never mind. This is me trying not to destroy enemies. Go for Lionheart. That's what I do. Of course everybody leveled up. This is bad. Fong, this is bad. Ooh, Bahamut learned Summon Magic plus 30. I LOL'd when you got Lionheart. Yeah, it wasn't the intent. But I definitely just enjoy the animation. This is actually the first time today, right now, has been the first time that we've actually seen Lionheart in this run. So I was excited. I was a little bit excited. Oh yeah, Bahamut. Oh, he's got they've got Summon Magic plus 40%. I didn't realize that there was a 40. Yeah. Okay, let's recover Squall, lest he continues to just randomly Lionheart people out of existence. Okay, good enough. I'm hanging out with Fruities in Discord, and I was like, watch him get a Lionheart, and then boom. Well, I'm glad that your prediction worked out, Kitty. Send my well wishes to them all. Fine fellow Fruities. Hello, Casey. Good to see you. Oh no, this is our first Bahamut. No, not Bahamut. Behemoth. Where's Odin when you need him? But good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We're trying not to level, and of course, things are just not working out. Couldn't steal. Swiper? No swiping. Let's attack with Squall, and Quista is gonna continue to try and card these folks. Okay, now we've got a sequence here. While I am doing that, anybody watching right now, past, present, or future, if you find this stream in a time capsule, I still urge you to give KCQ a follow. Fellow streamer, last seen playing Retro. I would love to know what you were playing, Casey, but don't feel obligated to let us know. Thank you so much for being here. Quistis. Card it up. That's gonna be a miss. I think we definitely have to take a bite out of Behemoth in order to actually try and get it to card. Kaboom! What meteor? Who does he think he is? Tella? Are you Tella? Let's get some. Let's stock some tornadoes. Boom. I like how it just like Squall runs up. And he's like, yeah, kind of like whacking somebody with like a, I don't know, like a baseball bat or something. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's try and card now. There it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Behemoth card. We got some barriers though. That's supposed to be a thing. Triple. Nice, nice. There you go, straight into Zell's jorts. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal up some of these folks. They have seen better days. I hope I know that there is like a hidden save point down here. I hope I can reach it before I need to buy more items for everyone. I hope. No. And this is the fight that I was dreading. Odin. I wonder if I can draw some. Okay. See, that is no good, my friend. That is terrible. Okay, Zell, you need to recover Quistis. There we go. Blue magic. Where's the generator? Get it out of my sight! Oh, it's like a bad rerun of Everybody Loves Raymond. Gone! Okay, I need to give Quistis a level down because I know that those ruby dragons are gonna keep popping up. Fury fragment. My heart, my sorrow, on all my anger. Alexander Leonard Spirit plus 20, beautiful. Love it. Like McDonald's, I'm ailing it. Let's see, if I recall, didn't you need those at some point? Yes, I actually did. But I'm a little bit, just a little anxious about fighting them if I don't have a save point close by. So I'm mostly trying to get to the save point before Ultima Weapon and then maybe start trying to farm them. I thought that they would only be in that room, but of course, the truth is harsher than reality. But thank you for remembering that that detail. I forgot why I needed them for. It was one of the final weapons, probably like Renoa's final weapon or something like that. Spirit plus 40 sounds good. I like it. And yeah, let me go ahead and give Quistis the level down ability in addition to card. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have draw, level down, sorry, card, and then level down. Okay, and I feel safer now. I feel good. Life is nice. High potions for everyone. Zelda banking app, of course. And actually, I think I may have gotten an item that gives Quistis blue magic. Let me just make sure of that. It's always important to have them blue magics. It's always important to have blue magics. Always carry your phone. Always tell somebody where you're going, and always make sure that you have all your blue magics. Is it adamantine? No. Royal Crown Soda. No, these are the things. Whisper. Quistis can learn Mighty Guard. Oh, nice. Okay, so she has Mighty Guard now. And White Wind, which are two things that are actually quite useful. Fire Breath. Gatling Gun. In terms of like, you know, why Quistis would have the ability to do a certain spell, I find that Gatling Gun is the funniest one, because it doesn't make sense that you as a magician would have the ability to just throw like projectiles. You know, it just breaks my level of disbelief. But Mighty Guard is good, and White Wind I think is like a recover all. Barrier is like Mighty Guard I think is like protect and shell for everyone. So it's nice. It's not bad. I wouldn't kick it out of bed for crackers. And of course, just in case anybody is wondering, we are enjoying some delicious slushy smoothie beer, mango strawberry from Barrel Brothers. It is known as Trends. And it is delicious. To your health. Okay, beautiful. And just a second here. My buttons are all over the place. So let's keep going. If we encounter a ruby dragon again, we can at the very least level it down. So we'll have the ability to counter them. Oh, another behemoth. Han shot first. And let's go ahead and draw. Squall can also draw. Couldn't steal. Once we actually have the ability to take away its magic, behemoths are not so bad to fight. And let's go ahead and recover Quistis. Get them tornadoes. Draw! And I think everyone else is good in terms of health. Look at that. Hot dog eating Zell being the nice healer for the party. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And let's go ahead and start attacking. Just hitting that behemoth in the face! No, nothing anymore. I think we can probably try to start the carding process. Yes! Another behemoth. Let's go. And Cerberus learn speed plus 20. I've got the need for speed. I feel like I've always been, at the very least, drawn to the concept of Cerberus across media and games, but it wasn't until I played Hades where I was just like, oh, it's just like three dogs that are nice, and it's beautiful, and it's so cute. So now every time I think of Cerberus, for any reason, I'm gonna think of the Hades version of Cerberus. Expend two for the price of one. Are you out of your mind? Speed plus 40. Let's go. Okay, let's keep going down this place. Ah, another one of these bad boys. And draw some tornadoes. Beautiful. We're making some good work here. Okay, somebody has reached their peak tornado. So maybe flares? Regens? No, we have everything we need. Let's go. Dry it up. Squall still can't get enough. And I just can't get enough. Boy, I think about you every night and day. I love that song. I don't know why. It's good. I like the music video more than the song, actually. So sorry, not sorry. Okay. Let's get some flares. No. Regens? I think we're good. We're good. Let's go. Card. A card for our collection. Did you remember to pet Cerberus multiple times in Hades for the achievement? You know what? I'm pretty sure that in my 3 years of playing Hades, I must have pet him once every other hour. So I'm sure that it has happened, but it may have happened very early on, which is why I don't remember. You can't not pet Cerberus. It's always satisfying. It's always rewarding. Excuse me. Did you play much Hades, Kitty? I would love to know. And are you planning on playing Hades too? I definitely plan to upon full release. Okay, so let's take away Squall's tornadoes that he has. Since we have extras. Give them to, I guess Zell has none of them. Irvine now it has 100. 100. 100. Look at me and my lead speak. 100. Flare. Does he have enough flares to give away? Probably not. I feel like I've been giving away Squall's flares this entire time. Probably not the best of ideas. Hey, slow. Maybe not. And then Quistis? Quistis, you're up. Calling Quistis to the principal's office. Okay, so tornadoes. Where are those? Irvine has 100. Renoa has a bunch. And Selfie has none as far as I can tell. So let me keep this stock with me. Actually, let me give it to Zell. And let's keep moving. I played Hades for like a week. I was pretty into it during that week, but I never went back. Yeah, there's I don't know if you beat it or not, but there's definitely like a point in the middle once you actually start it up and you kind of get the sequence where there is kind of just like a grind where you really have to just basically learn the enemies that you're facing and kind of hone in on a weapon and then move forward. At the very least, I can tell you right now that I did not beat that game until my, I think it was like 92nd escape attempt, which is probably worse than most. Probably worse than most. So, you know, I probably understand your feeling. I got to the final boss but never truly beat it. I hear the true game is endgame, of course. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's a lot of fun once you get to that point. Okay. But where was I? Let's keep going. Let's keep going down the chasm. Where's that save point? It's like we're not getting anywhere here. Oh no, okay. Let's get focused. Focus, everyone. No. Okay, level it down. Please survive, Quistis. I'm going to be so upset if she's dead, isn't she? Yes, she's dead. Can I just recover myself in order to survive? Oh, you know what? Let's use a Phoenix Pinion. We've never gotten to use one of those yet, and I think it might be a good idea to unleash the Phoenix. Where is it? Mega Phoenix. Just... there it is. Let's go. Rebirth Flame. This is gonna heal the dragon, but we haven't taken Phoenix out yet, so this is a good excuse to do so. Look at that majesty. Your Majesty. Okay, good. And now level it down. Recover Quistis. Sure. 44 levels down. Good. Squall, do it. Boom, 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 boom. Rough divide. It is a rough going. And now I've got to jump. Okay, I'm so glad that Zell survived that one. And let's go ahead and... you know what? Do not recover Squall yet. Let's continue mugging this thing. Inferno Fang. And let's card it. Boom, 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 boom. Faded Circle. I think that that attack actually targets everyone. And down it goes. Whew. I definitely thought that I was about to lose to that thing. But now, now since we've actually unleashed the Phoenix, there's a good chance that if we're ever in a completely, everyone is wiped out, there's a small chance that the Phoenix will revive everyone. So that's good. That's a win, I think. As I like to say, all my love to long ago. And yeah, maybe there's a way to make sure that Quistis attacks first. Maybe, possibly. Is there like initiative sort of thing? Initiative, yes. Enables action as soon as battle begins. Beautiful. That's all we need. That's it right there. Okay, so hopefully we will not be placed in that situation again. Okay, Zell is good, Quistis is fine. Let's keep going. Oh no, another one. Okay, chance for first strike. Level it down. And Squall. Nice, 44 levels down. And we can continue to mug it. We can continue to mug it. Explosion right there. Okay, Quistis is gonna try and card it now. We don't actually need to... Squall's gonna be the sole attacker. Beautiful. It's just jumping up and it's like flopping. Ah, so close. Let's draw. Arrows? No, these are stinky moves. Let's just mug. Right in the face. Down it goes. Down goes that puppy. Ba-ba-da. And Tomberry learned GF HP plus 30%, which is nice. Nice and good, good and nice. What else can you learn, my friend? Move HP up is fine. Recovery items automatically when hit. That's also okay. I feel like maybe Auto Potion might have more use, but I don't really find a place for either of these abilities in my skill set. You never know. You never know. Oh no, okay, here we go again. Questus, Questus. And you know what? 32 levels. I think as long as it's maybe like okay, I think right now we can just beat it. Or card it, whichever comes first. There he goes, another Ruby Dragon card, nice. Pandemona. Beautiful. Wow, all the GFs are learning. They're really good little students, I think. Okay, so strength plus 40 is basically the last thing that they can learn. So let's leave it at that. And I'll take my answer off the air. Where is that save point? I'm not seeing it. What is... Oh, Iron Giant. Okay, this is not good. Let's level 1 down. I assume that these folks are weak against thunder. But I don't actually know that for a fact. I would much rather make the attempt next to a save point. Yowza. And let's try and beat them down, turn them into cards. One of them is gone. That is a chunky attack right there. Just hit him in the face. Oh, that one does not want to be carded. Can you imagine if your choices in life were, well, you can continue to age, maybe at some point you'll develop a systemic problem, you will perish in bed, surrounded by all of your loved ones, and it'll be a beautiful goodbye. Or, you could be turned into a card. Which one do you prefer? I know what I'm choosing. Running Fire? Ooh. And Leviathan learned Auto Potion. Okay. So Leviathan is done. Leviathan is done. They're done learning. They've graduated. Let's hold a celebration for them. This is gonna be rough. Well, at least these folks are not too bad. Oh, never mind. Zantetsuken, here we go. Ah, boy, I should, if I had a horse, I would definitely try to make a TikTok of that. Or, you know, an Instagram reel, whatever floats your boat. Jeez, everyone's just popping here. Okay, let's go down. Are we almost there? My gosh. The Iron Giants. Okay, let's try and attack them as they are. Wow, that was a hit. Let's, who has a Quetzalcoatl? Not any of them, unfortunately. Let's go with Ifrit, see if that works against these folks. Ah! Okay. Quake, Shell, and Reflect. Cast it. Let's see if we can actually pull this off and fight them on their own terms. Whoever has Quetzalcoatl Junction, unfortunately, cannot use the GF command. And I think we're mostly good. Let me just heal up Squall, just in case. Okay, maybe we level down one of them. How about that? Because I don't think we're gonna survive them both. Oh my gosh, did they just do Ifrit in? Ifrit is no longer alive. Jeez. Yeah, Ifrit is out. Alexander, bring on the fire. The holy fire, that is. Of course not, that was wishful thinking. They basically just cut through HP like butter. Butter. More star fragments, nice. Holy Judgment, here we go. And look, over there, coming from the mountains. Raising its head aloft from the valley of gloom like a turtle. A robot turtle. Nay, a robot church turtle with tank cannons. Let's go. Beautiful. may we all pray for our new Lord and Savior Alexander. Oh, no luck. No luck. Ooh, gosh. Okay, it is time to just attack. And let's do some magic. Let's do some white wind. How about that? Ooh, nice miss. Wonderful. You know what? It's probably not. Okay, we finally got a card. Nice. And let's just level these folks down. I really don't think it's worthwhile to pursue like a whole fight with them. Card it. Down it goes. Beautiful. We got 3 cards in total. Beautiful. Okay, Cactuar learns another ability. Hopefully Cactuar is also done. Oh, okay, no, we still have actually 3 of them, which are relatively significant. We got Luck plus 50, which is always a nice bonus to have. The Kamikaze attack, defend, move HP up. 2 for the price of 1, that's... I don't know that there's too many fights where I prep myself to use doubles. But it would be nice once I actually do have it. Let me just go with the Luck 50 because I know it's an easy fit. And welcome Spectrum. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Here's hoping that your Thursday is treating you with kindness. Question of the night. The Holy Donuts. Portland, Maine. Blueberry flavor. What are those like? I'm assuming it's mostly like a blueberry concoction, but is there anything special? Why are they called Holy Donuts? They make potato donuts and they... Oh, okay. Okay, so they're like potato donuts with blueberries in them. That sounds delightful. Thank you very much for sharing. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that. Very, very good, LOL. I trust you. I trust your palate, Spectrum. And one thing you should also trust me and everyone is, of course, giving Spectrum Branch a follow. Legendary community member and streamer, of course. Streamer of great renown, focuses mostly on first playthroughs. Last seen playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which is, of course, a Souls-like on the Star Wars universe. What hasn't the Star Wars universe done yet? But yeah, also an excellent musician. So consider giving their YouTube channel a follow. Dang, the smooth transition. I was thinking about it. I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? And then I went for it. It could have been a little bit better on the 2nd or 3rd line, but I'm working on it. I'm working in. One of these days. Oh, draw. Shiny thing. Ultima. 8 Ultimas, beautiful. Always so smooth. I can always do better, Spectrum. I can always do better. That's you know, that's probably one of the things that it's kind of like a, what do you call it? Double-edged swords when it comes to like, one of the things at my job is I have to do a lot of just presenting. And so it helps me like think on my feet a lot. I also just like the idea of I have played improv games before. Not as often anymore, but I used to a lot back in the day. I actually used to have a podcast with a few friends, which was a nice time. So it did kind of help me think on my feet in that way. As opposed to thinking off my feet, of course. Ales Dandy's move. That will be the 4th iteration of the Ales Dandy. Leveling down these suckers seems to be the only way here. Ales Dandy Velvet. I like Velvet anything. So that sounds grand. Oh, we forgot to revive the Ifrit. He's basically just waiting in the background, knocked out. Which is sad. Ifrit has been with us from the beginning. He deserves so much better. He deserves to be in a museum. Okay, hopefully we have enough ability to just card these folks and get them out of here. I really just want to reach that save point where we're into safety. I don't know. You're good, Spectrum. I like that. I like that you are generally offering like some very creative solutions on the iteration of of our username. Well, actually, now that we're talking about it, how did you come up with Spectrum Branch? I don't know that we've ever navigated that conversation. I'd love to know, but of course, if it's something private, you don't have to talk about it. Look at me, just putting you on the spot like that. I am sorry. I do terrible. Cheers to you. Okay. And Alexander learned Spirit plus 40, so did Doom Train. Let's see. Alexander. Elemental defense times 4, or the revive command. I like to say it like that, command. Oh yeah, and let me definitely go ahead and revive Ifrit. That junkyard dog of an Ifrit. G-Returner. There we go. Okay. We'll just leave him like that. It's not private. I'll write it up. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. I appreciate it. Go to the next room. Please let there be a save point here. Is it there? Is it there? Yes, it is there. Okay, good. I was definitely concerned that we were going to engage in a battle that we were not able to win. And this is good because I actually have to wrap up relatively soon. Is there a tent for GFs? Cottage? No. Same effect as tent plus restores all GFs. I'm not going to use it now. Pet house. There you go. Welcome to the pet house. We'll do like 1 or 2 more battles, and maybe we'll call it there because we do have to do some stuff very soon. Give me just a second here. Or maybe even sooner than that. Of course I cannot type when I'm wearing gloves on. That is the bane of my existence. Ailes, why do you make life difficult for yourself? Why do you have to wear goggles? Why do you have to use gloves? What's with all this? At this point, it's part of me. Pieces of me. Okay, so yeah, we saved. Let's maybe let's do like one more fight, and then maybe we can wrap things up. I don't think we can actually engage in any more fights down here, so let's go back up. And let's do that. There's a bunch of fights here anyways. Ah, these folks. You know what? Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not worth it. 33 levels, so it's at level 30. We're good. We're good. Els! Hello, hello, Winter. How are you doing today? It is good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here's hoping that your Thursday is treating you with kindness. No, we don't need to do this. What are you doing? Give me just a second here. Let me set myself up. Anybody watching right now, kindly consider giving Winter Soul YK a follow. Fellow Fruity member, delightful individual. I think you've been last playing Metal Gear, one of the Metal Gears, maybe Peace Walker, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Just chatting. Okay, so maybe just some important subject. Definitely feel free to share what you were up to, Winter. But thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're well. We're actually just wrapping up, so I apologize if I have to call it relatively soon here. Alright, and what we actually want to do is card these folks. We want to card them. Let's see, so I studied physics and I loved optics and frequencies. I also enjoyed learning a plethora of different things. I love plethora. Card this boy. type of knowledge or skill is a branch that grows the more we focus on it. Absolutely. So a spectrum of one of those branches kind of symbolizes a love for many types of skills and knowledge. An ode to being a Renaissance person, perhaps. You know, if there was ever a Renaissance individual spectrum, you would probably be it. So well said, well formulated. I like it for you. That is definitely a moniker that you should never forego. Can we please just card these folks? Just card them. I just want a full set, And let's go ahead and recover Squall. I feel like he's not gonna survive a very strong attack here. Nice, nice. And I appreciate you writing that out, Spectrum. I want to say that very few people actually have that level of forethought when it comes to composing, crafting their usernames online. No need to do that. Let's go ahead and mug from the second Iron Giant. Attack again first. 1-star fragment. Is it like a papu fruit in the shape of a star? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, Mr. Enigma, but there's too many questions, I'm doing good, fam. Finally home from work and finished making dinner. Nice, I hope you're having something tasty, Winter. Definitely feel free to share if you like. I'm probably gonna have a salad today because Thursdays are salad days. But you know what, that's okay. I love a good crunchy salad. So don't cry for me. Don't cry for me. Okay. What are our chances? Yes. Wolf's Kiss. I love it. Let's see. Thank you. I have a tendency to overthink things, lol, so it's fitting sometimes. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the way that you want to express yourself, the way in which you want to navigate the world. And you know what? Everybody marches to the beat of their own drum. So if you found something that works for you, something that gives you peace, something that gives you that moment of reflection, then I say, you know, stick with it. I think it's a beautiful characteristic. It's a beautiful virtue. So never change, Spectrum. Not that you needed me to say that. Let's go ahead and save here. I think we gotta wrap it up, folks. Real life is calling me. I know I gotta catch up on chat, so we're gonna do that. Let me just go ahead and save before I do that. Bum, 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 bum. And I don't know that we've accomplished like a great deal today. We basically just grinded a lot of monsters here at the Deep Sea Research Facility. But sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's fine. It's okay. Don't need to like have major victories every single time. Let's go into intermission. Let's see. A papu fruit is indeed the shape of a star. Yeah. Having only ever played Kingdom Hearts 1, that one stuck with me. I will never forget the papu fruit. Winter. Cheesy bread today. That sounds delicious. There is no way not to make bread, any concoction with bread and cheese, not be delightful. Enjoy yourself, Winter. What are we drinking today? So actually, funny that you ask. This is a Barrel Brothers Trends. It is actually a smoothie beer, which means that it's got a sour base and then you got some fresh fruit smoothie on it. In this case specifically being mango and strawberry. We're almost at the bottom, but as you can see, it is very thick like juice, as I like to say, to your health. And I don't know if is the music playing today? Yes, it is. Okay, but yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out today. Very much appreciate every single one of my viewers today, chatters, lurkers, or of course, all my love to my lurkers, as I like to say. It looks good. I would love to know if what kind of beverages you enjoy, Winter. Maybe that's a conversation that we need to have at some point. But yeah, and certainly thank you for the raid. I think Rich was our main raider today, so thank you so much for popping in, Rich, as well. So we had Casey, we had Winter, we had Kitty, we had Spectrum, of course. Let me go down the list here. We have to name every single person. We had JD2784, much love to you, my friend. Crabman Lizard, I know you're out there somewhere. Fumi, thank you so much for popping in earlier. And everyone else who just wanted to hang out. I love it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for even considering spending an iota of your time with us today. Now, if you like this kind of madness, and I have no idea why you would, there's so many better things to do out there. Go bake some bread or something, specifically some banana bread. I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays, we're running Mega Man X. Thursdays, we're playing Final Fantasy VIII, but I might switch that to Banjo-Tooie very soon. Stay tuned. And then on Fridays, tomorrow, we're playing Elden Ring. And if you want to see me squirm, that's the place to be. But yeah, my schedule is on the socials. An IPA enjoyer, I would love to know if you mostly enjoy West Coast IPAs versus hazy IPAs. I like hazies. Not so much on the West Coast ones, the traditional ones. Mangoes are okay, but I love strawberries. I was gonna say, I am totally flipped. I'm totally flipped. My food just got here, Japanese fried rice with egg, veggies, and chicken. That sounds delicious, Spectrum. Please enjoy. Much love to you, too. Now let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. I have an idea as to who I want to raid. I think she is still on. Let's go and see if we can raid our friend Ari, who is actually celebrating her birthday. I would love to say hello. And I think she is still streaming, so let's do that. Leader of the Dragon Clan, of course. I'm just an incredibly kind person. Does a lot of cosplay. Currently playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33, so that sounds like a fun time. Let's go ahead and set up, put the raid message forward. This one is for viewers, and this one is for followers. Feel free to grab one of those, or actually just use anything that you want. It's okay. I don't mind. I have no preference. Cheers to you, Winter. Thank you so much. So yeah, grab one of those. But with that, yeah, let me go ahead and push my buttons the right way over here. Stay thirsty, L Puffs. We'll see you again.